Okay, it should be okay. Now it's working. Welcome everyone, to this stream. Okay, it should be okay. Now it's working. Okay, it's working now. Welcome to the stream, and I just put that on. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be doing a Gavin tournament. I mean, not Gavin tournament. I just finished my Gavin tournament. Not Gavin tournament. Um, Penguins tournament predictions, and I'm actually going to give who I think is gonna win, and I'm going to what do you mean sheesh? What are we saying sheesh for? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get on. Get. Um I'll post the description to invite people. Um if anyone wants to join. There we go. I just sent it in the chat. I'm gonna send the stream to my friends. YouTube. I'm gonna send the stream to my friend. Check it out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It should scroll a little down. Oh wait, no beatbox. Should work now. Okay. Okay, wait. Noah Yaks beatbox. What else does this clown know? 1, 2, 3, and just snap up things. You see what these and all is singing. Someone keeps deleting my. Um, I'm listening to. I just listened to H2's thing. Trying to get people to like realize that the streaming is happening. But also trying to get others to join because this might be a good night to join, honestly. Because okay, now that I sent the link in some places, I'm going to now share my screen. Let me put it in notes. There's like something like that, like a note app. Notes for notes, yeah. Notes for notes, sure. Dude, can I just type in notes? I just want notes. Notes app. I just want a notes app where I can just. No, I don't want to paint. I don't want to do any of this, bro. Let's see. Trying to figure this out. Yeah, looking back, the pedophile might have won, sadly, versus me, sadly. Okay. I gotta pull up the matchups. I guess I'll have to do online notepad. For sure, I guess. Online notepad. I guess I'll just have to do that. I'll watch after I finish listening to a song. I get pull up the matchups. Alright, let me put them on a doc. Okay. Now I can share my screen. And we can. Hello. Hello. All right. All right, I'm streaming now. I'm streaming the thing. So these are all the matchups that are in Penguins tournament, and I'm gonna go over each of them, and then I'm going to spin a wheel for matchups, and then I'm going to predict who's gonna win those, and then until we have a winner. And I have my co-host Bobber, who is not speaking. Bobber is semi retarded and um, will be carried in the stream because they're not talking at all. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And they're gone. Okay. Um, so first matchup, Brano versus Miss Piggy. Now listen, Miss Piggy's hut. If Miss Piggy continues his hut like run, Brano had a really good run in BTD, but I just think a little better that. I just think that Piggy's a little better. So Miss Piggy will move on. MTA versus Wiz. This is a zero point 0.5 difference, like in BT standards, but I would have to go to Wiz. This is a landslide, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Monk, you are a cool dude, but that is just a landslide. There's no one watching TS, bro. Where is everyone tonight? Where is everyone tonight? I don't know why no one's joining the stream. Um, 2 viewers. Wow, that's so fucking exciting. Blue versus Ledge, definitely Ledge, in my opinion. Brooks versus Lucas, yeah, it's just these two matchups are awful in my opinion. I'm gonna come back to this matchup. I'm gonna come back to this matchup too because I actually think this is closer than what people think. It's closer than what people think. I'm here, Noah. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing today, bro? Um, we have Bobbert finally, who is back but still not speaking, so they're still semi-retarded. Predict downfall versus waffle. God damn it! I don't want to predict downfall versus waffle. I hate you, Jay. So these two matchups I will come back to because they're so freaking like cracked. This one is cracked too. I don't. Okay, yeah, we'll just no offense. I love you, Cypher, but yeah. I will come back to this one. I'm coming back to this one. More consistent, in my opinion. This is a landslide, in my opinion. Yeah, I wish no Melvin round 2 would happen, but yeah, so this is 0.5 KC, and I think the factor is Jovan gonna drop is my question, so I'll probably give it to Keiki, but it's close. It's close. Noah ended up liking the private image. No, no, shut up. Oh, egg waffle, my goat, my boy. Um, it says there's 2 people on stream, but there's more like people. There's more people talking. Like there's more people talking in the stream now. But okay, first good matchup. Ollie versus Ender. Oh my god. I can't do it now. I can't do it now. Here's my first upset. Yes, I think I have 100% confidence in Jay. I actually have a lot of confidence in Jay. I have a lot of great confidence in him because of the fact that I like Jay's beatboxes and I find it more enjoyable at the end of the day. Yeah, I find it more enjoyable, especially his ones. I love his one against me. Waiting for someone to say I'm not finished. I mean, you will probably not finish, but still at the same time, um, I love you, Jay. Yeah, I I think SCV could do it, but I'm personally picking MB. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. It's such a huge issue to me that really it's such a close battle than what more people are believing it to be. I just think SMJ's has more variety of music that he could do to get MB. Um, but yeah, let's go back to this one. I'm not going back to this one. This one is really tough because Bishop has no roast again. Like you can't really roast Bishop. Grape, I don't trust him after round 2. Who do I give it to? Probably Bishop. I'm gonna give it the slight edge to Bishop. I will also do this in a minute. Oh shoot, okay, so these are the only two I really need to do. Ender peaks, bro, but Ollie also peaks. Ollie, I love you. No, I don't know. I don't know. Those two matchups are the best matchups of round one. I hate it. I hate it. Actually, you know what? I do think this. I do think Downfall's ego is going to get the best of them, and I do think Waffle will pull off the win. I do think I think that. Yes, I think that. I think the ego is going to get the best of him. Waffle will take that to his advantage, and he will strike that down. Waffle is so good when he is locked in. I'm gonna give it to Waffle by like 0.5, just because Waffle has more good. Also, Downfall has more good beatboxes, and he shows more consistency than Downfall. Downfall is a really great beatbox. It definitely peaked, but at the same time, Downfall needs to show me and other people why he can stay consistent because he's only made one really, really, really great beatbox. So I'm gonna give the slight edge to Waffle on this one. Ender versus Ollie. This is so I don't know. I I I don't know because Ollie has been more consistent as of recent, but Ender has faced harder opponents and won against them. And for just because Ender is the master at everything well balanced, I probably will give it to Ender. I think he will go harder than Ollie will in roasts, to be honest. That is the I'm telling you that matchup right there is the best matchup in the tournament. Ollie even faced me. Yes. I love Ollie, don't get me wrong. He's my boy. But I do think Ender will end up winning by a little bit. I think obviously it's another really, really close battle. If Render Tender, if he can roast really fucking well, then I think he's got it. And if Ender, when Ender locks in, he locks the fuck in. I personally think that Ender's run over the BTD season 2 is better than Ollie's. Yes, Ollie's is great, but his round one and his round Ender's round 1 and 2 are better than Ollie's round 1 and 2. And of I'm not basing this off of only BTD because over I do think Ollie is a better catalog, but as of recent, when Ender locks in, he shows that he can be like really freaking good and just really great. He got eliminated in nowhere because he didn't try as hard and he learned his lesson. I learned my lesson too with Zach. And now I think all of these are done. Now I'm going. He didn't lock in as hard, but he still put up a great performance and still only lost by 0.5 to Kebby. Him not locking in as hard and he still loses to Kebby. I mean, yeah, he underestimated Kebby. I underestimated Kebby too because until he showed me actual progress, I was like, holy shit, like this is really good. Kevy did just lock in as well. Also, they had Bow, but now I gotta do a wheel spinner, and I'm going to share that in a little bit. Actually, that's perfect. It's perfect, actually. Okay. Okay. I'm just doing this right now. I'm gonna switch my I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna switch to the wheel. Switch to the wheel. So this is how I usually do matchups. This is how I usually do matchups, to be honest. And this round 2 is incredible, and the $500 is worth it, to be honest. I gotta do that last. I gotta do that last. Why did I have to get Rev? Why did I have to roll? I didn't even technically roll Rev. I didn't even roll Rev. He just freaking makes me so angry. Okay, I can think that. Um. So these are all the rolled. I'm gonna write these I'm gonna write these down. Um, and I don't know why people aren't joining this. It's kind of making me mad, but honestly, I was spinning on Ender with Ollie in the chat. Okay. Alright, whatever, dude. It was really unfortunate. Dope stream. Add egg waffle. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do the wheel right now. First matchup will be Foxy? Yeah, Foxy. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. Foxy. So it's Foxy versus, let's see. Foxy versus, oh my lord. That's a peak matchup right there. All these are going to be peak matchups in my opinion. I think the worst person here is Jay. I love you, Jay, but I think you are unfortunately the worst person here just because of the fact that I mean that's not even a bad thing. Making it to round 2, Foxy wins argue with the okay, bro. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Okay, she does not, by the way. I'm just gonna point that out right now. Prime Rev is now, and he is showing us why. And then I have to face him, which is fucking amazing. Jay versus. Okay, okay, bro. I don't like these matchups so far. I don't like that matchup at all. I hate that matchup. All right, next one will be. Is it Mihal with a semicolon or Gavin? It is Mihal with a semicolon. I'll write that one down. Mihal, and I just typed in the semicolon again on accident. Okay, it shall be. By the way, I'm not humbling. Oh, Bishop. Oh Lord, Bishop. Bishop. Oh Jesus, that is a good matchup. Okay. Next roll. Wait, are we doing MV? I just realized. Is there MVPs? I just realized that. Hold on, give me a second. I just realized. I don't think there's any MVPs at this round. Is there? Is there any rules? These are tight. Feel necessary. But I do not know a. I do not think that there is a. Let me check this Google Doc that Penguin posted of. Uh. Uh. I don't know if there will be an MVP, but let me check. If there is an MVP, I would probably give it to the winners of either Waffle versus Downfall or Ollie versus Ender, which I might honestly give it to Ender, if anything. Moxie chose to represent battles. One for all day. I'll pick one. Wait, hold on. To guaranteed at least two amazing battles per round. This is the way to count on rematches. Yeah, that's fair. I After this happens, deep explanation. Can anyone tell me in the chat if there's MVPs for Penguins tournament? I do not think there is, but I'm just checking. I'm checking this over. Okay, that's not helping at all. I just need someone to really wanna for a while. I'll pick three matches round two. I'll pick three matches. Because I find it interesting. I'll let the loser share the files. First, mostly you're gonna want to try the scores. Score like Gavin's tournament or high. I do not think there will be MVPs though of each round. I do not think so. Can someone please the three or four or five? I don't even know how many. This thing is so ass. There's a reason I don't. Could someone please like deadass tell me if okay, how many people are left? So there's three matchups so far, and we just rolled Keiki. So I'm gonna put down Keiki. So that's seven people, and there has to be seven more. One, two, three, four. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it's 16? I don't understand. I'll figure it out after I roll it. I'll figure it out. If anything. Freaking Keiki versus Reed. Which is probably not gonna happen in BTD, so no offense, I love you, Keiki, but that is just definitely not happening in BTD. Next one. It is going to be Xander or Waffle. It's so freaking close. It's Waffle. Waffle. Waffle is on the list, and Waffle is off the list. Let's see who the next person is. It's either Lucas or Ledge. Ledge, okay. Well, no round 3 for Ledge, probably. Sorry. Some of these matchups are really one-sided. I haven't gotten a really good matchup besides maybe Mihal versus Bishop and Foxy versus Rev. Alright, Gavin. I'm gonna put Casey versus. So we have who do we have left on the board? Shadow, Wiz, Lucas, Ender, Shadow. Okay, this at least have to guarantee a good matchup here, and that is a great matchup. Wiz versus. I love this matchup. I freaking love this matchup. This is my favorite matchup so far that we've rolled. Here we go. Shadow, probably, yeah, Shadow. Okay, Shadow. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome to round 2. Oh, damn. All right. Damn. So that means the last two are Lucas and Piggy. Hooray, who got it? Lucas or Piggy? Miss Piggy, yay, hooray. Huzzah. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to online notepad. And now we're just going to do this. So obviously, first off, I love you, Jay. You're my favorite, but this is Jay or Ender might be my favorite out of all these people, but yeah. Damn, no one's joining the stream. I saw like 5 people. Was like, okay, we're getting somewhere, and then everyone left. So fuck that. I think Ollie left when he when he got out. Oh boy, Ollie's gonna hate me for that one. He's never gonna let me hear the end of that one. Okay. Okay, this one's pretty obvious in my opinion. This one's pretty obvious. This one's pretty obvious, and the rest of them, actually, this one's my opinion. I am a complete. I'm like egg waffle. I'm a Rev and egg waffle glazer, but they deserve it because they've actually shown that they can make good beatboxes. So, alright. Now to the good matchups. Mihal versus Bishop. The thing is with Bishop again, you can't really roast him, but I feel like Mihal takes all the other categories. Mihal takes a lot of other categories. This one's kind of obvious too to me. It's a really good matchup, but I just have high hopes. I just have better hopes for a Xavier over. I just have better hopes for Xavier because Xavier beat Foxy and Mihal, which is stupidly insane. Shadow versus Ender. Those two matchups are these are the best matchups in my opinion. Besides this one's really freaking good. And this one's pretty solid. This one's pretty solid. This one's pretty solid too. But um there's 4 people watching? There's 2 people watching. Okay, whatever. I gotta make I just forgot. I gotta make Cypher a mod. I'm gonna make Cypher a mod because Cypher's the GOAT and he's got dub goons. So, alright. This is me personally. Personally, I like Gavin a little better. That's just a me thing. And no offense, but I do think that Shadow will beat Ender by like a little bit. It's such a tough battle, but I do think in the end that Shadow has not enough roast that Ender can put on, and freaking Shadow's incredible. So now we just have to get back to the wheel. We have to get back to the wheel where I will stop sharing my screen, share it again. Oh wait, what? I thought Jay won? Hold up. No. No. Just hell to the no, man. Love you, Jay, but no, no, it's just not happening. Okay. Now, here we go. Round 3. Mihal first. Keep typing semicolon. 1. Yeah, okay. Remove him. Oh, my lord. Peak matchup. I am also a bit of a Reed Glazer, but we'll see what happens with that. Gavin. The Gav 2 I don't care about this because we're gonna have rematches in this because I don't really care. And is going to be Moxie is next. Stream guys. I put Moxie there. Yeah, I did. I put Moxie. VS TSPMO. I was kind of root. Gavin was kind of my like root. At Wall Forward, Gavin was kind of my root, and of course, oh, oh. I personally think this is the most peak matchup you can do. Slash forward key with no wait shit. Wait, how do I get out of exit mode? Okay, there we go. Slash with a Rev. Rev is now rolled, and the last two matchups is Shadow versus Xavier. Now we get on and move on to I'm just watching this for a sec. Anyway, let's get back to the stream. Not gonna lie, Rev can still win. I think you'll be shocked on who I will pick on that. I am going to. Okay. Now we're going to do this a couple more times. How long have I been streaming for? 34 minutes? What the fuck? Already? Doing this for 30 minutes? Am I that bored? I'm that bored. Me personally. Yes. And then this matchup happened, and I still stand on that. This. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to that matchup. This one's tough too. That one's insanely tough. Is Shadow's. I feel like Shadow might get the win. I think Shadow gets the win. Love you, Xavier, but like, personally think. And yeah, that's our final four. Yeah. I personally think that. Your cat's like, oh, no. We're not getting a dog. I think they already fucking know that. Alright, now it's time to stream these again. Okay. Our final four. This is a really good final four. Let's roll. I mean, for the best tournament, statistically all time, you would expect, obviously. Bang. Reed is off the list. Reed versus. Oh. Oh dear God. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. Um. Yeah. Wow. And then our other two matchup, our other matchup is Shadow versus Waffle. I'm a little upset with this outcome because a little upset with this outcome. I cannot lie. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti. Just gonna freaking do this. This is the matchup these are the matchups I didn't want and I didn't want to roll. But yeah, Rev versus Waffle. And our freaking final matchup. Rev versus Waffle. At their peaks, they're both really good. At their catalogs, Rev is better. At roasting, Rev is better. It's happening in Gavin's tournament. Funny enough, I'm dropping tomorrow for Gavin's tournament. Be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Trying to see if yeah, okay, he's probably gonna work on it in the morning. Probably, but it's getting the most obvious pick. Do I want to be biased or do I actually like want to do who I think is gonna win? I hate this. I hate this matchup so much. It's not the matchup I wanted. Loki trying to get Rev versus Waffle in that matchup scenario, so they wouldn't have to face each other in finale, and it would be like Shadow versus Waffle or Reed versus Waffle or some other thing like that. Jesus, it's gonna take me a minute. This is gonna take me a solid minute to like figure out. Uh, Jesus Christ. No matter what you have to do right before the final 45. Yeah, I mean, it was gonna happen regardless. But I gotta think about the categories. I'm going to the screw. I'm going to the categories. All right, I'm going to the categories. I gotta go to the categories. Okay. There's four categories. Category is and it's 2-2 right now. I think. Yeah, I love you, Egg Waffle, but Rev is our winner. Good night.